Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to another Shipyard Champions. I am looking forward to getting some additional points because my overall ranking hasn't been great. So today we have the Battle for the Indomitable Dragon. You're a Japanese admiral in an alternative timeline in the Sea of Formosa with your task force, midst of World War II. We've received reports of a sighted Chinese task force nearby. High Command has ordered you to cause a diversion by using your fleet to ambush the nearby Fort of Formosa. Okay, you'll be tasked of either surviving for an hour until the ambush is executed. Either surviving or what? However, if escape is unviable, attack and destroy the enemy fleet. You may choose one ship class to design manually, and the rest will be AI generated. Okay. Country, Japan, year 1930, 2 heavies, 3 lights, 6 DDs. The enemy fleet, 1 BB, 1 BC, 1 heavy, 4 lights, and 5 DDs. Holy, that's a lot. You want me to take on a BC and a BB with a couple of cruisers? Okay. Engagement details, range 24 kilometers tops. Cloudy weather, daytime, shared designs on, oh, fine. 5 points if you successfully disengage with at least 50% remaining after 1 hour getting games out. So does this mean I can run away right from the start? It has orders you to cause a diversion. So I'm not ambushing anybody. What am I doing? Am I ambushing? Am I running away? Or am I trying to survive? The third one not necessarily being at odds with the others. Okay. 5 points if your task force successfully disengages with at least 50% of its original ships remaining after 1 hour. 50% of your original ships, and I have 11 total. So if 5.5 of my ships survive, that'd be great. 5 points if the battleship is sunk, 4 points if the BC is sunk, 4 points for cruiser, 2 points for CL, 1 point for DD. Okay, 10 points if you lose no ships. Huh. 10 points if you gain or if you kill everything. Okay. C8s with a maximum gun size of 8.1 inch. Okay. That's challenging. Secondaries maximum 3.9 inch. Okay. CLs would be getting 155s and DDs 127s. Okay, so 8.1 inch guns, tops. I'm thinking of designing the heavy cruiser. I think the heavy cruiser, I only get 2. They're going to have the biggest emphasis, the biggest potential in this battle. Designing DDs is another way to go. With the DDs, you might be able to get the better torps on there. You might be able to like split up the fleet and torpedo them in 2 directions. And you do get the limitation that says torpedoes must be 21-inch electrics. Okay. Right. This should be good. Let's go and design a heavy cruiser. Alright, the battle setup. I've elected to go over 24,000 meter range, so 24 kilometers. Reason for this is that if you start at 12 and you get unlucky, the battleship's going to have really accurate guns, same for the battle cruiser, and you immediately start losing ships, which immediately is going to cost you points. So, 24 kilometers, I'll try and get my guns to fire as long range as possible. It's going to have to be really long barrels. Really, really, really long barrels. Thankfully, you get a really long ship. So this should be able to house a lot of guns. Now, 8.1 inch tops must have either 24 inch or 21 inch electric torps. I don't think you... Can you still put on 24s? No, so 21 inches. Somebody already mentioned this in the Discord as well. Now, we're going to have electric torps. So I must have those. I just don't necessarily have to have them there. Okay. Long range accuracy. Everything is about long range accuracy. 36, 30. Yeah. Well, there goes most of your deck space. Okay. Long range accuracy. 1.5. 4. None. None. Cool. Good lord, why do you have to take up this much space? Okay. Give me a radar. Give me a rangefinder. And give me better armor. Give me... Anti-torp 2. Give me sonar 3. I'll take Citadel 5, anti-flood, reinforced bulkheads, heavy, maybe a double hull. We're gonna go with maximum crew. Speed is something that's gonna be a challenge to run with. Hold on, you also got that. This thing is fast, right? 34 knots, cruising. Oh, sorry, this is faster, 35. Damn. Okay, so what if I set 35? It's not even doing that much. 9,600 tons, 10,000 tons. Yeah, I'll take those. It's unfortunate that gas turbines haven't been invented yet. Okay. Give me force boilers. I'm running with the assumption that a fast ship is a live ship. A fast ship is a difficult to hit ship. That is the plan. Why do you give me this option if it doesn't even fit? Come on. There. Okay, engine efficiency, 210%. That should keep the ship going for a while. Pitch and roll, pretty awful. Now, the guns, I can only have 8.1s. They're Mark IV, it's not bad. You can also have these horrible quadruple 7s. I really don't like the look of those. I'm not a big fan of quad turrets. I don't find them to be that accurate. I don't find them to be that feasible. However, if you fire a volley of 4 shells every 22 seconds, you give them... Actually, they won't get that. Because I might be able to upgrade the reload, but I'll also... let's go 8.1. Increase barrel length to maximum 17. So I'll get a reload of 27 seconds. I get 2 of these cruisers. If I'm able to put on like 4 of these turrets, I can throw out 16 shells per ship at a target. And I'm going to do a really messy thing. I'm going to try and burn everything down. Well, not entirely. I'm going to go a bit half and half. So we're going to go with standard armor-piercing shells and incendiary shells. This way I have options. If I'm encountering, let's say, their heavy cruiser, I can probably take them down with armor-piercing shells. If I'm engaging their battleship or their battle cruiser, I'll go incendiary and burn everything to the ground. Now, let's see about a barbette. I think a medium is the most feasible for this hull. It's a really odd ship, but then again, I'm not exactly known for building normal warships. Give me somewhat of an auxiliary engine. 784 mil? Good lord. Reduce the range. Now, I must have torpedo launchers? Or is that optional? Must have either 24 or 21 inch. Yeah, fine. I must have these torpedo launchers. Okay. If I can push this forward... No, not like that. This. I can push this forward a bit. Can break up the superstructure. Really? I can break up the superstructure. And put the torpedo launcher amidships. Like there. These are, because they inherited the setting, 21-inch electrics. Give me a range of 20-ish? 12? If something has approached this cruiser to 12 kilometers, probably not good news. The thing is, it says you must have torpedo launchers. Yeah, it doesn't say how many. Here's a torpedo launcher. Off you go. There. I don't care for torpedo launchers. I really don't. They're messy, they're inaccurate, they're generally pretty awful. So, can I... Hold on, can I make them underwaters? Yeah! Boom. Done. Because now, I might be able to make this a 20-gun cruiser. Is there something like a super tall barbette? That'd be wonderful. Right? But I'm afraid there isn't. Don't tell me this would fit.
Oh my.
Okay. Does it look out of place? Yes. Am I going to use it? Hell yes. When in doubt, more guns. So... yeah. Look, game, if you're going to give me the option, I'll take the option and I will run with said option. Ooh, this is going to be a pretty crowded ship. It's going to be pretty crowded. Please move this back. Okay. So, new deal. This 12 guns, that's 24 guns in total. 24 barrels, that is. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing just points all turrets over the broadside and then fires, it completely flips over. That'd be funny. What sort of range do I get? 20 kilometers with HE. So I can land 24 shells? That's ridiculous. I love it. This is going to be one amusing ship. What is my accuracy level? 137% long-range accuracy bonus. Wow. That is some serious accuracy. Woe is the battleship that opposes me. And I actually think that a heavy cruiser like this is going to have an easier time taking down a battleship. Because against a cruiser, I'm not sure how well it will do. How many rounds do I carry? 640 per turret. Whoa. Okay. So we'll be firing for a while. Flash fire chance, 0.6? Nice. 0.6. Excellent. So what can make these things better? More speed is what? 39 knots? Nah, there's the magic drop-off. Look at that. 39 knots, 15,000 tons. 40 knots, fun police. 6,000 tons extra. No. No, 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 no. Anything have I forgotten? Anything have I missed? I can fire the super heavy shells for even more high explosive potential. Reload's going to be probably pretty awful. 28 seconds. It's not that awful. It's just that you're sacrificing range because you're lobbing a heavier shell over a distance. So that's something that, you know, it's not great. Pen, basically non-existent with HE. With AP, it's okay. But I'm going to go back to semi-ballistics. Because I don't like ricochets. And let's say I'm facing the heavy cruiser. I'm planning a range of 12 to 10. So I'll have 9 inches of armor pen. And I can still throw at HE if it doesn't work. So this should be fine. What else do I need? Oh. Jesus, you started out with almost no armor. So we're running with the age-old speed is armor practice on this one. Because armor just isn't a thing on this ship. It just isn't. Meaning that a cruiser, even a destroyer, can seriously hurt me. To the point of probably demolishing the whole ship. Let's try and get rid of that aft weight offset. I have to sacrifice something. Go with a single hull bottom. The difference between single and double is not that spectacular. It's a bit of resistance, it's a bit of torpedo flooding chance reduction. I already have anti-torp 2, which also reduces torpedo damage, and I don't expect to take a hit if I manage my DDs properly. That is definitely a really important element here. I need to keep the DDs out there as a screening force. If I don't do that, well, it'll be an interesting lifestyle. Let's put it like that. More to the foredeck. This thing feels like such a glass cannon. Engine efficiency, 129%. Considering we're running at 39 knots, I think that is still really good. Okay, I'm not allowed to touch the CLs or the DDs now, because I designed the heavy cruiser. So off we go, and off to the battle. Alright, so be advised that the ships that the enemy is using have been pre-designed. I didn't touch these, the AI didn't touch these, and the AI is only going to be controlling them. This appears to be their heavy cruiser. 12 9-inch guns, and you can already see it's player-made because it looks reasonable. Which is, well, considering that's the low bar that the game has set. Yeah. This is 9-inch gun. They look pretty short, these 9-inchers. What's your range? How far can you toss those shells? 18 clicks. So I can outrange you, is what you're trying to tell me. Yes, I can outrange you a lot by AP. Okay, excellent. What's their battleship like? Their battleship is packing 14.9-inch guns. Okay. A couple of 6.1s. That's the casemates. Short casemates as well. Okay. And beyond that, 5.1s. I'm not too fussed about this ship. 5.1 has a range of 13 kilometers, 14.2, and 27 for the 14.9s. That's pretty serious. What about the battle cruiser? Like the lights and the DDs, I don't really care. Those also look like pretty short turrets. That turret looks comically out of place on that barbette. What you got? 10 12s. Okay. 10 12-inch guns, a couple of secondaries. Right. What has the AI in all their wondrous magic thrown together for me? Light cruiser Chicama. 6.1-inch guns. Short range. They're Mark IV. The ship has a type of propellant. High cap HE shells. A capped AP? Okay. And beyond that, it has a bunch of torpedo launchers. It's a torpedo flinger, this one. 19-inch electric torpedoes. Okay. So we got a quadruple launcher there, a triple launcher there, and then a double launcher there. Huh. That allows me to throw out pretty decent salvos. The downside is, this reloads in 763 seconds, this reloads in 572, and this reloads in 381. Okay. I don't want these two as part of my div. DDs follow together. The DDs, I'm going to call them the Ayanami class. 4.2-inch guns, 2.1, a couple of side-mounted 2.1s, basically anti-air. I mean, that doesn't do anything. And 20-inch torpedo launchers, fast. Okay. These are useless. These are just useless. Now, scores. How do you gain points? 5 points if the battleship is sunk, 4 points if the battle cruiser is sunk, 4 points if the heavy cruiser is sunk, 2 points for every light cruiser that is sunk, 1 point for every DD that is sunk. 10 points if no ships are lost, 10 points if all enemy ships are sunk. Plus 5 points if your task force successfully disengages with at least 50% of its original ships remaining after 1 hour in game. So I only have 1 hour. That's how I'm reading that anyway. Set a course. I'm going to just have the DDs... Well, yeah, the DDs can follow the cruisers, that's fine. Normal formation. Follow the cruisers. You guys, I don't know, follow the DDs or something. There we go. Azuma and Goryu. Whee! This thing drifts like crazy. Uh-oh.
Sound collision.
Sound collision. Captain.
Whoa! They appear to have incoming. They're leading with their heavy. Not particularly appealed by that. Ah, hello. We found a DD. State your identity. Oh, you're a cute little thing, aren't you? Aw. 6 5-inch 5.1 inch guns. 1 quad on the stern. 1 quad amidships. Okay. How much of a torpedo risk are you? 13 kilometers. You're not that much of a risk. Perfect. Azuma. Get your stern over here. Let's go. What? Oh, the vape club has arrived. Fantastic. It's not what I want to see them do. But then ironically, I probably won't see them do it, considering they're concealed. Aha! It's a battleship. Target the battleship and close to about 18-kilometer range. And then light them up. We have range with an accuracy of 4%. Screw the torpedoes. There we go. 34. You're catching on, dude. Catching on fire. That's what that is. Turn broadside. There we go. Excellent. Fire all. I mean, this does not look legit like a heavy cruiser, right? This is something else. What's your debuff when it comes to my speed? 84%? And climbing. Okay. I want to fire a full salvo. I mean, it will never tip the ship over. But it's just going to look spectacular. Which is worth something. Why are you zigzagging? I didn't order any maneuvers. So don't do anything stupid. Alright. Fire all. I said all. Wow. That's not exactly all. It's like more like not all at all. Well, we're setting some fires. I hate that I have to kill this ship with overwhelming fire, but I think beyond using that, my heavy cruiser simply doesn't have a whole lot of options. I don't see a way to kill this thing with armor piercing. It has too many secondaries to get into range and run it down with torpedoes. You just don't really get a whole lot of options here. Armor piercing, or rather SAP through the deck, that will not work. Oh, we're hitting something else. This is what I wanted. Thank you. Alright, what's your status? Oh, he goes, oh shit, there comes the HE spammer, I'm running away. Good man. Good man. You know what's going on. Incoming shells. Switch fire to the BC. Azuma 2. Accuracy's building. So we're building a new aim target. That's more like it. What else did we hit? Because I did accidentally hit something. Here. We hit a DD there. Okay. Oh, we're almost out of range. Close the gap a little bit more. Holy shit, what happened to you? What the hell, dude? Did you catch a stray 10-inch gun? Well, not a whole gun, but more like a shell. Oh boy. Not good. We're doing quite something to this heavy... Oh, come on! Plus 10 points if no ships are lost. Well, there goes that. Come on. Ooh, 8, 9 fires, 10? And this isn't even my final form yet. There's another 3. Gone.
Everything burns.
Oh, this is so evil. This is so evil. So, that's 1 BC gone. The ship has a weird way of listening / not listening to its rudder. Like, I tell it to go here, and it's almost like it's overcompensating when it's steering. It makes very little sense. Ooh, we're getting pretty close here. Come on. You know what I want you to do. Burn. We taking any additional damage? No, not really. Oh, we took an overpen on the Gosrith. That's potentially a problem. 10% losses, 11% losses, 14% losses. 16%. 18%. What the hell is happening to your crew? 19%, 22. What the hell? Why are you trying to target a DD anyway? 27. These things are ridiculous. They cost 1.2 billion. Hold on. This battleship, the Chinese are paying 4.3 billion for a battleship? That isn't even very good? What the fuck? I think the devs went a little overboard when it comes to changing the price tags on ships. Ships seem crazy expensive these days. Like, up to the point where it makes no sense. This thing is gonna burn. Goodbye.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Okay. So, +5 if the battleship is sunk, +4 if the battle cruiser is sunk. Let's hunt some smaller game. What else would like to go next? Because they do have a heavy cruiser, and it's over there. These are the CLs with a torpedo range of 13 clicks. Oh, is that it? I can close the distance a bit more. Gotta be careful not to get too overconfident. Shoot this. Damn it. I haven't identified it yet. I'm within their torpedo range. These turrets probably don't turn particularly quick. 4 degrees per second. The DD's out of here. That'll automatically kite the CAs, or sorry, the CLs with them. So basically everything but my heavy cruisers should be disengaging. Vape Club. Wow, where the fuck are you guys even? I thought you were supposed to follow. I guess you didn't. Okay, dead. That was a CL. Can we try not burning everything down? Maybe use some armor-piercing shells on something? Target this. Is that a No, it's not a torpedo. Well, I mean, everything is a torpedo once. But not like that. We're gonna come about. Preemptive. I don't like what I'm looking at. See? Predicted. Right there. Predicted it. Alright. We're gonna take out the heavy cruiser. Because that is worth another 4 points. Can I pen this? Absolutely not. Alright, dude. I'm sorry, but you're gonna get the same treatment as your bigger brothers and sisters. Which means everything burns. How's crew lost? 1% lost. 0% lost. Oh boy. Oh boy. These CLs are not launching yet. We've got 27 minutes left. I might need to speed up a little. Come on. Make it one toasty ship. 3% chance to hit is pretty awful. Close the distance. I don't think I'll be able to send enough shells downrange to kill everything. I'm gonna have to prioritize the bigger, more valuable targets. So, the rest of the CLs and the CA. Are you escaping into a smokescreen? Or are you just accidentally sailing in that general direction? I think this thing is proving harder to kill than the battleship. Because it's harder to hit. The battleship would have been burned down by now. Oh well. 20 minutes. Okay, push in. Listen to where I'm telling you to go. DDs. Torp range. 13 clicks. This puts me inside of the torpedo range right now. Potential risk. What's your chance to pen my ship? Decent. Okay. Well, at least the heavy cruiser will not have any torpedoes on it. I doubt that these guys will launch, considering I'm in the way. But these... might. These might. Yeah, they're thinking about it. Reload 700 seconds, so that's 12 minutes and change. Okay. Why is this thing not eliminated yet? 10% crew loss, 65% structural integrity. Ooh, we're running out of HE? Problematic. Should have brought more HE. 5 fires. 17 minutes left. Come on. There's another 2 fires. It's a regular crew with spacious quarters. Okay, so we'll not be able to burn them down as easily. Nor eliminate the crew. Did you not have... You also had spacious quarters? Okay. I guess their secondary guns were more exposed to fire. Have you guys plotted any evil plans yet? No, they haven't launched. This guy did. This guy didn't. This guy didn't. Ooh, Gordiu's taking flooding. There she goes. Heavy cruiser eliminated. What sort of armor scheme you got? Ooh, that's pretty decent. Hold on. That's pretty decent. 4-inch main belt plus 150%. Damn! That's 10 inches of a main belt. Range? 10 clicks. I can't pen that. Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh shit, the DDs are just launching torpedoes right about now. Inopportune timing. Inopportune timing. Come about. Now, taking down a CL is going to give me 2 points. Taking down a destroyer is going to give me 1 point. So none of these ships are particularly valuable. Plus 10 ships are no... plus 10 points if no ships are lost. I won't be able to get that. And... plus 5 points if your task force successfully disengages with at least 50% of its original ships remaining after 1 hour of in-game time. I should be able to get that. How much crew do you have? Standard quarters. Yeah, but the moment you take an HE hit, your crew dies relatively quickly. This one launched a while ago. This one didn't launch. Okay, we're going to push back in. I have to be really mindful of torpedoes now, so I don't want to run out at 5 times speed. 11 minutes left. Oh boy. Destroyed a random main tower on the Luan. Wait, we destroyed your main tower and you didn't lose a single crew member? That is some sorcery. How much armor you guys got? 0.7 plus 140. Whoa! Careful where you point that. 0.7? They're fucking sneakies. That's why I can't see them. No! Fuck. I thought I could clear that. Couldn't. Let's hope Azuma doesn't flood too much. Oh, there's more. Some of these still have launchers. The CLs have completely disappeared. Oh. I say that, and naturally they reappear. 7.5 minutes, come on. I don't fear your torpedoes, because you can't reload them in time. Only the ones that still have them are a concern, and that's only this guy. I need to take a shot of these things right from the bow. And this is what they call a heavy cruiser, right? Thank God people didn't submit something like this to the tournament. Would have been something else. No, I don't think I'll be able to get a kill on any of these DDs. I don't think I can put out enough damage. Especially considering these guys are smoked up. Maybe the trailing one, because it's closer. The CL's at 19 clicks? 16 clicks? Nah. That's a no-joy. I think HE is my best bet here. Because AP... well, it might fly through. You. Armor piercing. UHE. Ooh, that's more like it. That's more like it. Gone. Was that your shot? Yeah, it was. 8,500 points of damage. Because we destroyed a torpedo launcher. That's what that was. Target? The Kazuo. The leader. No. We're going to target this one. because the other one's right next to it. 2.5 minutes. Come on! Make an effort. Starboard turn. Starboard turn. Bring as many guns to bear as you can for the last 2 minutes. But I think they're running. Which, considering what I have put the enemy through, with just 2 heavy cruisers, I do understand. It makes sense. About 5/6 chance to hit, come on. Last 40 seconds, 30 seconds. Oh, now we're getting some damage in here. Kazuo, please flood quickly. 16 seconds. 10. I'll not be able to take these guys out. Oh! Nope. Didn't die. Okay. Time's up, essentially. So plus 5 points if your task force successfully disengages with at least 50% of its original ships remaining after 1 hour of in-game time. The way that that's written down, I'm interpreting that as you have to survive for an hour / you have an hour of in-game time. I'm not sure if that's the way that it should be perceived. If people have other interpretations, then yeah, by all means, let me know down below in the comments. As for my points, let me add it up. We have scored a couple of kills. Really important ones at that. I've scored 5 points for the battleship. I've scored 4 points for the battle cruiser. I've scored 4 points for the heavy cruiser. I've scored, I think, 1 light cruiser kill. So that's another 2 points. I've scored 1 DD kill. I've scored +5 for all my ships successfully disengaging. So that's 21 points. Now, I hope that we're all going to adhere to this 1 hour rule. Because if people are going to go for the full 9 hours, then yeah, I will have definitely killed everything as well. So, I'm going to say at this point, I have scored 21 points. If, for some reason, people do consider that the game isn't over yet, I'm going to have this as a sort of part 2, if that's a thing. And assuming that you are allowed to fight on after an hour, I am going to continue to do so, and eliminate everything else. As a bit of a backup, shall we say. We are running a little low on high explosive. Goryu has already run out. It doesn't matter, I've done everything I wanted with high explosive. Ah, the CLs are back. We can still do 34 knots. Yeah, 35 even. Accuracy is all over the place with these ships. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody launched a torpedo at me. The trailing destroyer over there. Form up. Eliminate that DD. I mean, it's a little late, but whatever. There she goes, flooding. Sometimes you just need one hit, soften up a target, and then you can suddenly hit it far easier. There she goes. Damage, damage, damage. Torpedo launcher's destroyed. Better late than never. Ship sunk. Next DD. Ten clicks out. What the hell? It's not even... Ooh, that was a couple of good hits. Yeah, you won't be launching any torps anymore. I do see a problem with the CLs. They're pretty quick. They can do 33 knots on a good day. Today's not exactly a good day. It's 31.9, so it's not top speed. But it's definitely going to be a challenge to catch these. Yeah, you're gone. How far are my ships disengaged? 130 clicks? Wow, you sure get around. Okay then. That's all the DD's gone. Moving on to the CLs. The chase is on. I split up Goryu and Azuma. Azuma doing 33 something. Goryu doing a little more. The plan is to slow down one of these cruisers, forcing the whole formation to slow down. So it's going to slow down, let's say if I hit Yinin, it's going to slow down the other two as well. Forcing them to get into my range. Or at least closer to my range. In case you're wondering, yes, I can keep this up for a while. I got 1800 shells of semi-armor piercing rounds, so that should keep me going for a while. The challenge is hitting these guys. Accuracy is growing. 5.9. Once it... sometimes it goes down because we get recoil. Azuma still has high explosive. That's an interesting option. 13% chance to hit. Now we're getting somewhere. What's your range? 13.7. Yeah, you're getting hit from something 17 clicks out. The other one's closer at 15. The challenge is actually doing damage. Because not only are we trying to hit something that has pretty decent amount of armor, we're trying to hit something that is also angled, making it more difficult. So what I'm hoping for is a flooding hit, and I don't even consider this collateral damage, a flooding hit to slow the ship down. And so far, no joy. Accuracy is 20%, so from a 12 gun salvo, we should be landing at least a couple hits every salvo. That's what, every 30 seconds or so? Yeah. There it is. Flooding. Yining 27 knots, 23 knots, 21 knots, 20. Oh, you don't care. Zhao Zhuang is just cruising at 30. Oh, well, no, they're slowing it down a bit. Yeah, they're slowing down. Switch fire to the other ship. This CL does have torpedo launchers, but they're side... No, sorry, they're not side mounts, they're mine. 13 kilometer range, 20-inch torps, minus 78. They're electrics. Oh, that's annoying. Those are very hard to spot. No matter. Where's your leader? There. It's the interference from the smoke screen. You're slowing down to 31.5, 31.4, 21. Whoop! Hold up. You launched against my heavy cruiser. I am unhappy with your current course of action. Target the Yining and put her out of her misery. Launch a high explosive at her. There's the torpedo. Yeah, the firebug is at it again. These guys are also in torpedo range, so they have to be carefully monitored not to be getting any ideas. That would be unwise. The ship is starting to burn a bit. Spacious crew quarters. I don't understand why you're paying $1 billion for this thing. It's an upgraded DD with a couple of torpedo launchers and 33 knots. It has diesels. It has a Generation 1 radar, which is worse than mine. I don't understand why it's so expensive. By contrast, my cruiser is only 200 million more expensive. Eliminate. Don't get killed now by a couple of 6-inch guns. That would be a really bad show. Ooh, that's more like it. All the guns from the Goryu taking aim and just massacring that one target. Okay, let's get him. Come on, Ganzhao. Take a hint. Whoop! Take a hint! Jesus. Don't do that. Just a prank, bro, goes the light cruiser. Yeah, right. Come on, a bit more. 285. Wait, did we switch targets? Yeah, we did. Flooding. Okay, starboard turn. Stern turrets. We're gonna give them the full 24 gun salute. And I don't want any more funny business from you guys. I don't want any torpedoes. Your starboard launcher can't function. Your starboard launcher can, and probably will. Azuma, continue to cruise. Goryu, ready on all turrets. There we go. Firewall. That's more like it. Yeah, that's adding up, isn't it, friend? Rudder damage, some flooding. Don't care. Ship can handle it. As opposed to the light cruiser. 40% buoyancy. 38. 0. That's how you do that. 10 clicks out. Build accuracy, please. Damn vape club. No matter. We're still getting a bunch of damage in. He did launch a while ago against Goryu. I'm not sure when. Holy shit! Now I know. Cheeky, aren't you? Cheeky. Can't have that. Destroy the main gun. Ha! Serves you right. Next kill is going to be your torpedo launchers, friend. Flooding. More flooding. Accuracy must be pretty good. 12%. And one more flooding or structural. So everything proceeds to miss. Torpedo launchers are gone. Ooh, there she goes. There she goes. So, I had 21 points. However, now that I have completely murdered the whole group, I'm going to redo the score. So now it's going to be 5 plus 4 plus 4. That's the battle cruiser, the heavy cruiser, and the battleship. Plus 2 for every light cruiser sunk, so that's plus 8. Plus 5 for, sorry, yeah, plus 5 in total for all the DDs. Plus 5 for disengaging successfully, kind of, because I sunk everything. And plus 10 if all enemy ships are sunk. I don't know if that's the right way to count it, but that would put my score at 41. I'll leave the score in the hands of Bro Silly, who always adequately adds up the totals, and let you know what the scores eventually are going to be. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle. I hope never to encounter something like the Goryu class in the real, because this is an awful ship, in the sense that it's going to murder you, even if you're a battleship, and it won't even blink. These things are crazily deadly. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I'll see you soon for more.